Let's get into the archery, guys. This is a lot of fun. A lot of people say you can't use archery. I say BS. You really want to check this out. Let's get into it. Start off with that bow shot hit. It's going to get your opponent down enough, but not enough to make them want to heal. Then you want to get your expo hit in. With your explosion prepped, you want to disrupt. He tries to disrupt me with a katana hit. It misses. Here comes the E-bolt. I get the bow shot, and he's dead. So trust me, the archery can work very effectively. Now, this is going to be a longer fight that you're going to want to check out. I start off, I get my bow hit, and I'm kind of feeling my opponent out. And what you want to do is trying to be getting in your bow shots as much as possible, only if you have your weapons prepped. It doesn't do any good to sit there and just DPS the guy with the weapon. He's going to heal it off, or you're going to be using up your arrows and bolts and not getting anywhere real quick. So what you want to do is always make sure to get ready and get your dumps up. So you're going to get healed, like I'm going to get healed up here, and what I'm going to be doing is getting ready to do my dump. So there's my bow shot hit. I want to make sure I'm ready to do my dump. He's at around 80%. I get the explosion up, my heavy up. There's the heavy hit. Here comes my dump. And there he is with the disrupt. He hits me with the clumsy, disrupts my E-bolt. So I'm feeling my opponent out, and I'm wondering if he's going to be able to combat the typical dump of a prepped explosion, followed by a big weapon hit, followed by a harm to disrupt their greater heal, and then an E-bolt, and then finish them off. But so I'm going to check that out right here. I got my bow hit. I'm switching to the heavy expo. Expo hits. Here comes the dump. I disrupt. Oh, there he is again with a disrupt, which disrupts my E-bolt. So now I know this guy knows how to combat the dump. So the question is, how am I going to kill this guy if he knows the dump I'm going to use and he knows how to stop it every time by going for a quick disrupt and a G heal? So let's watch this a little bit and see what happens. I'm going to keep working the bow shot hit, the bow shots a little bit, trying to get his health down enough so that I can do my dump again. And what I'm looking for is for my opponent to make a mistake. Maybe he be going for a dump at the same time I'm going for the dump, and I sort of out-strategize him with my dump. So you may think that the archery is weak and you can't get the hits in like you do with your katana, and that's true. You can't get those katana hits, and you're not going to get those big Halley hits. You're going to challenge yourself if you're going to try and play an archer, but it's absolutely doable, and I'm trying to show that right here. You got to get real aggressive. You see I'm at 50%, still trying to go for the kill, and that's exactly why it works right here. I stay aggressive. I get the bow hit. I get the energy bolt. Here comes the bow for the kill shot. Boom. Done. So make sure to check it out, guys.